Welcoming in our final guest today, Ron Maddox, joining us here on the Blue Couches today. You're the owner of Bull Moose Marketing.
Yes, that's correct.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Bull Moose Marketing, we specialize in coming up with marketing strategies and branding strategies, particularly for destinations like visitors bureaus and heritage areas, as well as economic development entities and amenities that you would find within those areas.
Interesting. So you're part of First Fridays in downtown Meadville.
Yes.
And that's kicking off this Friday. It's such an interesting concept. I can't wait to pick your brain about how this is working. It's Downtown Time Machine and Outdoor Escape Room.
Yes, that's correct. So the theme in our May First Fridays is to celebrate Meadville, and we do that talking about the history of our area and that. And so we wanted to take and do it in a fun and unique way. So just like an escape room, you have puzzles that you have to take and solve in order to take and move your way through the story. And the story takes you back to 1915, back in Meadville's heyday. And instead of the rooms, what you do is you go to the different businesses, you solve the puzzles. The puzzles reveal clues. The clues are tied to Meadville's history, a lot of like fascinating things that a lot of people wouldn't know. And along the way, you will find an access portal card, and then once you put all the clues together, it tells you where the time portal is to get back to 2025.
How much fun is that? Who came up with all of these ideas?
It was collective. We got a pretty creative event committee, and some of them are teachers, and so they know like to keep people engaged. You got to like come up with new ways that they can present things like history. So
I love how you have different ways of celebrating First Fridays in Meadville, but this one's great because it's really incorporating the history of Meadville.
Yes.
I don't want to give away any clue, but is there maybe one fast fact that you can give us that we might not be aware of about Meadville that's really interesting?
So yes, in the early 1900s, people might not be aware that Meadville revolutionized the women's undergarment industry.
Really?
So yes, there was a gentleman, amateur inventor, and his wife had a wardrobe malfunction during dinner. He was quite embarrassed. And that prompted him to basically come up with a new way of making a women's corset. So they used to be made with whalebone.
Yes.
And he came up with a stay that was basically kind of a bendy.
Okay, like we know them now.
Yes.
When we're wearing them in shapewear.
And it was in high demand, as you probably can imagine. And within a few years, they had production facilities in New York, Connecticut, Nebraska, Oakland. Then it went international to Ontario, England, Germany,
and it started
Denmark.
Right there in Meadville.
Started right there in Meadville.
Yeah. You don't have to be a member of anything to take part in these fun activities. You don't even have to be a member of the Meadville community, right? You can come on down and just explore downtown Meadville, going into all the shops to find your clues, meeting some new people.
Yep, very easy. Like all you have to do is go to the participating locations, and you will find a clue card there and some of the other materials, and then you don't have to go in any particular order except for towards the end. But you just go to the different locations, solve the puzzles, move on to the next one.
But where do you find out where the locations are? Is there something, a website maybe, the Experience Meadville website?
So two places you can go. There's experiencemeadville.org, and then that'll click through, take you through the events. Or the easier way is to go to the Experience Meadville Facebook page, and you'll see all the material on there, including a link to the backstory and some additional details that are kind of fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, great idea. I hope a lot of people show up for that. Again, you can go to their Facebook page or experiencemeadville.org to learn more information. But grab a group of friends and head down to Meadville and check out that downtown, Time Machine, an outdoor escape room. Going from business to business. So cool. Ron, nice to have you today.
Thank you very much.
Come back anytime. We'll be right back.